How to hate women as per the Manosphere. There's different aspects of the Manosphere, and each aspect has their own unique way of hating on women, and each aspect will be grouped based on pills. I will be judging them based on pills. Starting with the red pill. The red pill will treat women like an emotional blank slate. So they will look at women as people who are just controlled by their emotions. Their actions will be controlled not by morality, not by judgment, not by their brains, but their hearts, but by their emotions. And they realize, since they are such emotional blank slates, they can become the Picasso and draw on it. They can make the woman feel certain emotions and end up gaining control over her actions. They think that they can manipulate the emotional blank slates that women are, and this requires some degree of hate. This hate comes from the pedestalization culture which was followed for so long, like the blue pill, the Sims. They pedestalized women, treated them like goddesses and somebody that they should be, worshipping and praying and begging for attention. The red pill has come about as a counterculture of de-pedestalizing women, pushing them off the stage and making them realize, like, they don't successfully make the women realize anything, but realizing themselves that women are the same level as them or even lower than them, and they kind of reverse all the actions, all the bad pedestalization stuff done by the simps. Yeah, like their aim is to prove that they are more than the women, they have more weight in the room than the women. They kind of have this weird attitude of revenge, like the hardcore red pillars. I think a little bit of the red pill is not actually bad, because women are humans. You don't need to like pedestalize them and treat them like goddesses. That is true, but at the same time, you can't let this red pill consume you too much and put you into this weird inferno of rage and frustration and revenge, as is shown in this image basically. Anyways, not my position to like give you advice right now. Let's just move on to the next topic. Black pill. Oh my god, bro. I know for a fact that most people who are gonna watch this video are gonna be black pilled, because this is the most chronically online group in the entire manosphere, right? Now let's explain the way they hate women. This is the perfect example, by the way, because sour grapes. You remember that story when the jackal comes around and the jackal is hungry, right? And so he comes under a grape tree, a grape like orchard, and he spots some grapes. He wants the grapes. He jumps at them, can't get them. He tries so many different times. He's tired. He cannot get to the grapes. And since he can't get to the grapes, he just judges the grapes and calls them sour and just walks away. Basically, he copes. This is basically a black pill. If you have like more than 2 or 3 brain cells, you will be able to understand what I'm hinting at over here. The chart realizes that the women don't care about him, right? Just like the 99% men. Like, look, 99% men are not 10s, they're not 9s. And so they realize that women actually do not care too much about their existence. But the black pillars' reaction to this information is slightly different. Instead of working on their wealth, their looks, their healthiness, they turn this disappointment into pure hatred, and they lash out at women, calling them shallow, calling them that like they only go for looks and height, which is, to some extent, it is true. There are a lot of shallow women in the online space specifically who just go for looks, and it is pretty bad. The situation is pretty bad. So black pillars do deserve their space, but not all women are like this. In fact, most people, if you just look at real life, if you look at the internet, like only the stupid people are consuming mostly the stupid people consume a lot of content on the internet. Healthy minded people are not chronically online. They will still consume content, but they will not be chronically 24/7 online, right? And so these black pillars, they hate women based on the fact that they can see women online, and based on this fact, basically the women who are chronically online, they will not be very good quality women. They will be shallow and they will only go for looks. And so these black pillars, it's like a fight between degenerates, the degenerate black pillar and the degenerate a woman. They just keep fighting amongst each other, but the black pillar is just more dangerous because they bring this judgment to the real life as well. I think I'm gonna cut all that out. They take facts like hypergamy. They will see that, okay, this is a fact. Oh, by the way, hypergamy is a fact. I believe in it. They take facts like hypergamy. They throw away the status, the money, the game, anything else like skills. They throw away all of that and just focus on looks. They don't care about anything else. They think women don't care about anything else except looks. They think game, money, status, all these things are copes. Like, they don't matter. All that matters is your looks. First of all, when you're trying to judge a human being, you can't just say that they care about one variable, because they can't. Human beings can't focus on just like one variable, because human beings are very varied creatures. They have different emotions. Everybody has different ideas. So this theory that they have, it's just inaccurate. Plus, status, money and game, all these things, they do matter quite a lot actually. Let's move on to blue pill. Do I even need to talk about this? Nobody's interested. Please don't click off, by the way. They start off in this world of fantasy. They look at Disney movies and they think that, oh yeah, like the real world is just like the Disney movies, and I should worship women, and women, all women are princesses and goddesses. They should be placed on a pedestal, like the Sims, Wait, let me move backwards. Yeah, these Sims who pedestalize women, they are basically blue pill people. And if you just move to, they live in this world of fantasy. Then comes the canon event of them getting rejected, and they start hating on women silently. They are not like the red pillars who hate women silently, but they will just take their actions, which will imply very loudly that they hate women. Or like the black pill people who hate women online, who hate women everywhere. The blue pillars will actually hate women silently. Like this, they will like make cringy posts, they will tweet about this, they will post on Reddit about this. Now, why silently? Because they still hold the fantasy. They still believe that women are to be pedestalized. They still believe that women are princesses. They still hold the fantasy, and that's why they're silent about it. And this vicious cycle of getting rejected, hating silently, and still holding the fantasy, this whole cycle keeps going on and on and on until they break free from the cycle, only to pick either between red pill or black pill. They will either hate women like this. One second. They will either hate women like this. Either all women are shallow, they all go for looks. Either they will hate women like this, or they will hate women like this. They will treat women as emotional blank slates that just exist to be manipulated. So yeah, this is why the blue pill is sometimes called the temporary pill, because it's temporary. Like after some time, you will break free from the cycle. You will realize that women are not goddesses and princesses. They are human beings. And then this realization will make you choose between the black or the red pill. This presentation was brought to you by Alchemy, and this is the end. And I really truly hope that you found some value in this. If not, at least some enjoyment would suffice.